For today, we have the reading, the responsorial psalm, the second reading, and then the gospel. And they all relate so much to each other, so I want to summarize it for you today. The first reading reminds us that we must always speak out if we see something being done that's wrong and against God's commandments, that we need to speak out about it. However, Paul also reminds us that when we do so, we need to do so with love. And that it's important when we speak out if we see something wrong, that we need to talk with kindness and love. If we don't do that, and we just laid into the person and criticize them, do you think that's really going to help them change? Most likely they will close off and resist hearing what we have to say. Also, in the gospel today, Jesus gives us some really wise advice. He says it's best to counsel the person one-on-one. And if it doesn't go well and you're not successful, then it might be a good idea at that time to call in one or two other people to counsel this person together to hopefully help them bring about change. From my experience, when people criticize me, if something is my fault or somebody's angry and they lay it into me, it really doesn't help me. It hurts me and I become defensive. But if a person comes to me and speaks with kindness and love, that really affects me. Even though I may be a little defensive, I am thankful that they approached it that way and I don't just blow it off. If a couple of people come to me and say the same thing, that's a little stronger of an impact and I tend to accept it as well. Conversely, when I was young, if I saw somebody doing something wrong, I would really criticize them and give it to them. And then later, the person would not want to be around me and their defenses would go up. So from then on, I tried to do so with kindness and without judgment. And finally, in the responsorial psalm, it says it's important for us not to be stubborn. So that means if someone comes to you with criticism, remember the psalm. Don't be stubborn. Because that person might be bringing you a message from God. And if we resist them, then we're resisting God's message at the same time. And I know that sometimes it's very hard to accept criticism from other people. And it's not even easy to criticize others. But if we do so with love, then it can become possible. Thank you, and God bless you.